Hello, 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 and welcome. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? I need to check how this will look on my little phone setup here. I'm sorry, I took an extra minute switching over to the stream layout. It's been a while. I have so much to talk about, which is going to be very difficult because I'm going to be getting drunk. But that's what we're here for. I have so much to talk about. Okay. So, as I always do, I start stream with my announcement of what my hydration of the day is, and today it's going to be a buzzball and a Four Loko because that gets me where I want to be. Oh my god, I got it all over my keyboard. This is not going off to a great start. I'm so sorry. Hold on a second. I got this. This is not the first time this has happened either. Every time I drunk game, my keyboard gets sticky, and that's like fully on me. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to start stream by drinking as much of this buzzball in one sip as I can. Just to give myself a good head start on the stream because I have a hard time getting through Four Lokos. It's gonna take me probably about 2 hours to get through the whole thing, and that's probably a good expectation. This is probably gonna be 2 or 3 hours, and I'm probably going to the pub after. So basically, since I've arrived here in Ireland, I've become an alcoholic. I'm so sorry to anyone this disappoints. Okay, give me a second. I'm gonna put this shit down. Oh my god. I thought I chugged a lot of it, but it's over halfway full. Hold on, I'm gonna put down a little more. Hold on, wait for me. Oh, I'm almost done. Hold on, I need water. I wish I do, by the way, for safety purposes, I have water next to me. Hold on. Okay, I can finish it. I can finish it in this next one, and then I'll start playing, and then I'll start talking too, which is gonna be a little difficult. It's gonna be a little difficult to stay focused and talk, but I have a lot to get through. I have a lot of updates to give y'all. Oh my god. Okay, buzzball is done. I can't remember if that's like 2 or 3 standard drinks, but anyways, I've actually been wanting to do a drunk gaming stream forever, but obviously, I'm not legal to drink in the U.S. That would be a bit problematic for, the general scope of things. But to anyone who is unaware, I'm currently studying abroad in Ireland. I will be in Italy next semester too, so I'm going to be abroad for quite a bit. And the reason being, I hate my home university. So here I am. Oh, my computer's not doing too hot. What's going on? Oh no, it appears I'm in a bit of trouble. Hold on. Let me try and clear. What just happened? I don't know if that's gonna be visible on stream, or if perchance my stream is in trouble. I don't know why this is occurring. Give me a second. Okay. No, what is going on right now? Why is my computer treating me like this? I'm sorry, this is a fossil. I mean, it's not really a fossil. Truly, it is, it's actually, you know what? It is now over 4 years old. Is it 4 years old? It might be 4 years old or just over 4 years old, which I suppose is a lot.
Sticking my neck out for you like this.
Yeah, I know you would. Hold on. I'm losing my train of thought already because I'm excited to be back. I can't remember if the last time I went live was probably over a month ago, right? It's been really hard to keep up. The thing is, I was so proud of myself for building up such good momentum during my my previous year of schooling. And it's really, really hard to keep that up when you go into the summer and you have a job, and then at the end of it, you move to a different fucking country. And I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Settling down here has been very, very difficult. It's been a process. It has been hard, but I actually, like, after a lot of difficulty settling in and getting used to what I'm up to now, and to be totally, like, transparent, here's the key card. To be totally transparent, going from the US to Ireland is probably the most mild of culture shocks you can possibly get, besides maybe England. And all European countries are very deeply cultured, so it can be really shocking for Americans to be like, oh, shoot, this is a place with, like cultural differences. And I'll talk a little bit about culture shock as well, but it's been a process. It's been a very complicated, confusing, experience kind of getting around this because I've actually never gone outside the time zone. So I was born in EST, never been outside EST. I think I was only out of the country once, and it was when I was 2. I went to Canada, and I don't remember it because I was 2. Oh my gosh. So, hold on, let me catch up on chat. I've been ignoring y'all. I'm so sorry. I'm a little frazzled because, as I said, it's been over a month, and I'm really excited to catch up and talk about everything. Okay. Live reaction spill. Yes, you did watch me live react to spilling all over my keyboard, and I'm so sorry for my unprofessionalism. I also didn't need to finish chugging it before I even started the game. I was like, I'm just gonna take a big old swig of it. I wanted to get like 2/3 or 3/4 done with it before I started, but then I only got like under halfway through, and I was like, you know what? I can't accept this. I have to chug the whole thing before I start playing, and that's like fully on me. So that's fully on me. But anyways, let me see. Okay, 200 deaths and 8 completions. That's actually a lot. That's a really good ratio, I'm not gonna lie. The general ratio is much lower than that. Having beat the game 8 times is a good accomplishment, and I gotta keep it real, that was before the update with the candle bearers. I have not beat the game once since candle bearers were introduced, so shut your mouth. I did a really good job, and now the game is harder. And I could totally beat the game again. I do believe I could beat the game again, but like by the time I was streaming it and stuff, I was like totally out of practice. I was at a point where I was beating it pretty regularly, like, you know, as regularly as you can when you have 8 wins, but like I would play it and I would probably win at least like once every 2 or 3 games, or like days worth of games. I mean, like I was winning the game, and that's not like, this game is known for the terrible death to win ratio, and that's not on me. All right, you can shut your ass. Okay. Did I hear Buzzball in Four Loko? Yes, I'm having 1 Buzzball. I actually already chugged it, so it's gonna hit soon, and I'm gonna get a little silly. And I have a Loco. You know what? Here I am. I'm gonna open the Loco and take my first swig. I gotta pace myself though, because I'm gonna get pretty drunk. To be fair, I went to the off license, which is what they call alcohol stores here, and I was like, just give me 2 Buzzballs and 2 Four Locos. Not for the same night. I'm only having 1 right now. And I said any flavor. And the one that I'm having tonight is Fruit Punch, which is honestly a pretty tough one to get down. It's the sweetest and the hardest, like, sweetness to get down. There are Locos I like. I like the Strawberry Lemonade Loco. It's still very sweet, so it's a little hard to get down, but it's better than the Fruit Punch. So this might take me a bit to get through. And every time I pregame with my friends, I typically do, like, a Buzzball and a Loco, or a Loco and a couple shots of vodka. But I can never finish the Loco in time, so I have to start sharing it with people, or chugging it, but then I feel sick and I have to give it to someone else to chug, which is terrible. So tonight my goal is to finish this Loco in under an hour and a half. Do you think I can do it? This is gonna be a hard stream. This is gonna be difficult, but I wanted to do this for so long. What's going on? I'm actually so confused already. And I have played Pressure Drunk, like, quite a lot. So I know I can do it. What do I do now? Where do I go from here? I'm gonna get freaked out, and I'm also gonna yap so much that I won't hear when an angler is coming, and I'm gonna die, like, many, many times. But I know it's possible for me to play well. So it's okay. I can do it. Do you believe in me? Do you guys believe in me? Tell me you believe in me, please. Anyways. So yes, okay, Ireland, and settling in Ireland. It has been such a process, and not only because of culture shock. I feel like culture shock never really even set in for me. Oh my gosh, imaginary friend. Okay, trigger warning for anyone with any kind of, like, you know, like, sensitivities. I'm not touching that. Such as schizophrenia. I have heard that this can be really triggering for psychosis or psychotic episodes. So just be warned, if you have any, like, psychotic disorders, this game may just not be the race stream for you.
Thank you for using our limited time imaginary friend remote.
So yes, okay.
Enjoy the next 2 days.
I have been through a couple weeks of classes, and I was very, very fortunate and privileged, actually. Oh my god, there's so much lore to share, I don't even know where to start. Okay, how about I start from the beginning? So, 2 of my best friends from high school are actually here with me, which is crazy. I'm so lucky for that. And what's more is that one of them already had family in Ireland, so... Oh, I can put this down now. I don't need to be touching it. So what happened is my buddy's grandpa let us stay with him for the first week. And we got to do a week of, like, exploring the more rural areas of Ireland, and it was beautiful. I had such a good opportunity to, like, get used to my surroundings and see what it's like. Just the contrast between being in the States and being in a place that is just culturally differently adjusted, you know? It really does make a difference, even though I haven't experienced much culture shock, because it's an English-speaking country. A lot of things are the same. You know, like I said, we'll talk a little bit about things that have surprised me.
How are you
but,
doing?
like, I really haven't struggled that much with culture shock, really enough. Where's the door? Where is the door? Where's the door? Oh, I might be dumb. I might be dumb. My bad, chat. Okay. Yeah. So it's been a lot, though. And I had this amazing first week. And then it was so exhausting, though. And then I got thrust into orientation week for my actual studying program. And that just, like, destroyed. It was so stressful. And then the first 2 weeks of classes were kind of difficult.
Hello.
Because I was having a hard time, like, finding my footing studying theater in Ireland. And I'm in this very small program with only 6 other people. The program's so small. There's only 6 other actors here. And there were 7 others. It was an 8-person program, but someone went home. So there's 7 of us in total. And it's really hard to be put in a position where you're, like, in such a small program. And now you live with these people. And you're going to class every day with them. And by the way, for those unaware, I'm at a theater conservatory. And what that means is that I will be studying theater from 8:30 in the morning until 6 at night, 5 days a week. So yes, I am excited, but I'm also terrified, and I know I'm going to be exhausted. That program hasn't started yet. That'll start next week. But these past 3 or 4 weeks, I can't remember. I think it's been 3 weeks.
Why?
3 or 4. I don't know.
It's a ring
The
tone.
past 3 weeks. Oh, I have to listen close for which door is fake. Hold on. I can lock in. I can do this. That's fake. Oh, I still have to catch up on chat. I literally kept reading and then I got confused. Okay. 4 minutes before you're drunk. You are right. I am drunk. I'm so sorry. It went pretty fast. That was a pretty good hold on, with a calculation. Hold on. Okay, computer had a sip of the drink. You're so right. Oh wait, that's actually so funny. Yes, my computer got a little silly because I spilled a buzzball on it. Legalized princer. Yes, I'm legal here in Ireland. Prayer circle for my liver. Oh my god, prayer circle for my liver. You guys, I've drank almost every single night since I got here. I'm not gonna lie. That's like really not good. Okay, that's also fake. I'm not sure which ones I've already listened to. I think this is the last one. I have to listen again, though. I'm gonna be extra careful about it. This is real. Yeah, prayer circle for my liver, please. This is gonna be really difficult.
Who?
When you're
What?
off stream. Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, I'll check my messages when I'm off, but I'm going to be severely inebriated when I'm off stream, so please have some patience with me. But yes, hello. Welcome all, and thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to be back. Because it took so long to settle in, and like granted, it's been 3 or 4 weeks, it's been about 4 weeks since I've been in the country. It has been a long process. It has truly been difficult. Mainly just because, like, it's school, but I'm in a different country. Like, do you understand what this means? I'm in school, but I'm also in a different fucking country. And I'm so excited. I'm not complaining at all. I'm so unbelievably excited. I'm really, like, I feel like now I'm doing a lot better than I was when I got here. It was really hard at first. It was. And I was so scared. I almost went home. I didn't realize at the time, because I didn't
coming this
realize.
way.
Oh, something's coming. Thank you. I wouldn't have noticed. If it wasn't for imaginary friend. Thank you, Queen. Go faster. I'm literally gonna get kicked out. Okay, I cut it kind of close. I went too soon. Next time I'll wait a little longer. My bad. But I considered leaving because I was like, it's just not my time. I don't belong here. Not community-wise, because also I did have a hard time with community at first, not because the community was anything wrong, but because I'm neurodivergent, and I was just really having a hard time. Like, I felt like I wasn't meant to be with, like, these people in this way, because it's a lot. It's so stressful to be thrust into an environment with just 6 other people, you know? And you have to live together, and you're going to be spending 9.5 hours a day together 5 days a week. Like, that's a lot to look at forwardly, you know? So I was really stressed at first, and then I found my footing, and I feel like I do have a place here. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. I feel like the universe did what it had to. And it took a lot of time and a lot of stressful, like, internal work to get to this point. It was a hard first few weeks, and I don't want to overwrite that as much as I'm so happy to be here now. Everything's working out. But I'm so happy. I'm truly so happy now. And I'm very fortunate. So it's been really hard to find a time, but I was like, all right, I built up my momentum last year by just starting and just shooting for once a week, maybe twice a week, right? And that's so hard when you're a student. How do you do that? Granted, like I'm not giving y'all 6-hour streams. It's not happening. I just don't have the time for that or the money. But it really, like, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna have to start at some point, and I don't have to stream every week like I was last year. And I was doing almost every week. I was doing like once every 2 weeks, or maybe 3 weeks sometimes. I forgot I had a light. Where do I go? I don't know where the door is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a really low tolerance, by the way. Just so you know, this is gonna be a little difficult. A little bit. Open the door. Maybe I went too fast on the buzzball. Stream's gonna get drunk very fast. And I'm also having a hard time because I'm really trying to explain like my whole experience here in a really, like, I don't want to, because I want to start just playing the game and focusing. But it's really, really hard when you're buzzed. Oh, I have to listen. You know, the thing that's going to get me is that I have to listen and figure out which door is fake. But I'm... Hold on, let me listen. That's fake. I was so smart about that one. Super brave for immigrating to school all by yourself, especially in a completely new continent. Oh, thank you. That is so, so sweet. Are you kidding me? It really was difficult at first, but like, I feel like the thing is, it's still hard, and I still feel the difficulty, you know? Like, I don't feel like everything is good, and I'm good with everything, you know? I don't feel, but I feel like I've now done it, and the reason I'm here is because I had the gumption and the bravery to do it, and I want to acknowledge that about myself, and I'm proud of myself, that even though I wanted to go home, I found the community, and I feel like I belong here, not because I feel like I belong here, but because I worked hard to, like, find, but because I worked hard to try and, like, make it work. And it sucks, because sociability, especially when you're neurodivergent, means a whole lot of, like, internal, difficult work. And that sucks, because, like, a lot of people might think that means you have to put effort into masking. And I don't think you have to put effort into masking in order to make friends. Fair assertion. But just on some level, it takes a lot of hard personal work to get where I've gotten. And I don't feel stressed out by it. I feel like what I've done is I've allowed myself to, how do I say this? I'm quite confused. I'm already quite buzzed. I went a little too fast on the buzzball. My bad, guys. But like I feel like the thing is I really like it here, and I love the people here. Like I genuinely having such a good time getting to know people here, and it's just something specific about being neurodivergent that you gotta get it together, you know? And I'm just so lucky that I'm surrounded by such lovely, sweet people, and I've worked very hard, and I feel like I'm finally able to confront the semester, and like I'm gonna work very hard to continue making it work. I am really scared of the upcoming program starting next week, because these past 3 weeks have been a lovely, very slow. We only had one class, and it would meet 3 or 4 times a week, and it was not like easy, like it was a challenging like theater skill class, you know, but it wasn't so. Where's the locker? There's no lockers. Okay, there's lockers. It was manageable because it was one class, only one class I had homework for, and it didn't creatively burn me out. I was creatively burned out before, which is why it took me so long to get back on my streaming bullshit, you know? Or else I would have been back to streaming much sooner. Where do I go right now? Hold on, I'm so confused. I've never chugged a buzzball. This is probably the fastest I've gotten here. At least in a long time, because mainly I've been drinking slowly at pubs, so and the thing is, I keep getting, like, super, super, super unbelievably drunk. And, like, I keep reaching new highs of how drunk I can get. But I didn't get this drunk this fast before, so you know. Anyways, where was I? Like, actually, where was I? Oh yeah. Like, I'm excited, but I'm also really scared because the program is so intense. So intense. It's a really different experience to get adjusted to. I'm having a hard time, like, illustrating any more than I have. Like, I feel like I've explained myself, but there's this part of me that's like, you need to over-explain. So I'm gonna catch up on chat. Hold on. Glad you're doing better. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm really, really working hard to make it work, because it was so scary at first. I was like, I just have to go home. It's not my time, you know? It's just not my time to study abroad, and that sucks. Because I really, like, I worked so hard for this, and I just needed to leave. Like, I just needed to be here. And now I feel like, at first I was like, it's just not my time. This was the wrong move. And I wouldn't have known. Like, I showed up here, and I was like, well, this was the wrong move, and now I know. And I'm so fortunate that I have a support system that was like, if you really can't do it, you know you can always come home. And that is so crushing, because we couldn't have gotten a refund, and I've worked so hard to get here. But I was really scared I just couldn't do it. I was scared it wasn't right.
When time runs out.
Uh-oh. Locker. Okay.
Sarah.
I was just so scared because it wasn't right. But then, as I spent more time here, and I started feeling like I had to actively adjust more. And like I said, it sucks to be neurodivergent and think like, oh, I have to actively adjust. That's not what it is. The thing is, I genuinely worked on like getting to understand my peers more and understanding my own sociability more. And I feel like I really am in the right place at the right time. And I think the challenges I faced thus far, I truly think like everything here is where it should be, and I'm doing better. Like, I'm doing better, things are good. And it's still hard. It's still, like I said, it's still hard. I'm not like, oh, I'm only happy, everything is good. Like, it's still hard, but I truly believe I'm where I need to be in a way that is bittersweet. You know, like, it's still hard. I've still been going through so much. But I'm trying my best, and I just have to be proud of myself for that. I do. Okay, I'll move on to Culture Shock next, so let me catch up on chat for real this time. Can you join me? I'm so sorry. I'm not in any state to be collabing right now. I'm really not in any... I'm going to get drunk this stream. If it were not a drunk stream, typically what I do is, like, if you're already friends with me on Roblox, I'll open up... Like, you can come to my private lobby, you can join me, I'll give you a chance, and we'll do one round, and then I'll go back to solo. But first of all, I don't think we're already friends on Roblox, and second of all, I don't think I can collab while drunk. I think that's a terrible idea. I'm not here to scold. I'm not that kind of streamer. But I will say, it is very poor form to request to join streamers in-game while they're live. Just don't do that. I'm not mad. Just keep that in mind, my friend. Can't wait to get back. To get high and play video games. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to be 21 in this state so that I can get high and play video games for real, for real. Yes, when you're back, I cannot wait to play High Pressure. From what I've experienced so far, which, I don't know, I haven't been high here because weed restrictions are much sturdier in Ireland, like in Ireland specifically. Weed is like not, like you just can't.
Who are you again?
Uh-oh. Where do I go? Where do I go? There's no key card. Where's the key card? This is gonna be a diabolical room. Go past. I need to find the key card. I'm stressed out only because I can't find the key card. And because I'm drunk, I'm a lot more stressed.
Would it all be worth it?
What do I do? Where's the key card? Oh, there's a room. Okay. Okay, well, had I known there was a room, this would have gone differently. There it is. Hello, you. You were hiding from me. Why were you hiding from me? Are you mad at me? Sorry, that was not a very funny joke. I'm so sorry. That was kind of lame. Anyways. Where do I go? Is this where I came from? Yeah, this is where I came from. Where do I go? Okay, here we are. Is this a door? No. What was I talking about? Oh yes, oh my god, getting high and playing videos. I'm excited. I am so excited to get back. The thing is also, like I came here because I just didn't fit in my old college. I was like, this isn't right for me. And I think it wasn't to some extent, like, it just... I don't think my first 2 years could have gone worse. My first 2 years were diabolical, but then the end of my second year, right? I made friends, and I miss you guys. Is this a fake door or real? Hold on. I think this is real. Yeah. I miss my friends so much now. I'm like, why did I have to, like, finally... Oh, no! I don't want that! I really don't like that guy! He's mean to me! I don't like those guys. They genuinely really scare me really bad. This is, like, the worst thing to come across while drunk. Candle bears really scare me. I don't think I can do this next room. I'm so sorry. Okay, I took another sip. Everything's good now. The fruit punch isn't that bad. You know, alcohol stops tasting bad. Everything stops tasting bad once you're drunk enough. But I miss my friends so much. I cannot wait to get back home and get high and play video games. Like, truly. And I can't even get high and play video games here. Because weed is illegal, but at least I can get drunk here, and you know what? I love alcohol. Okay, where am I supposed to go? I do not want to interact with the big guy. Where's the door? Where's the door out?
Keep going.
This guy is a creep. Oh, there we go. Okay, he stopped. So it's no big deal. Sorry, I got dramatic. I got really dramatic because I was nervous and I took a drink instead of playing the game. Yeah, okay, where was I going next? Okay. Put me in, coach. No, oh yeah. I mean, you're already friends with me. Oh, you know what? Yeah, Yukon. When I die, you can come into my lobby, okay? But you got, like, a minute to join before I move on. Okay, so you should keep Roblox open. No, you know what? That makes no sense. Yukon, Yukon, we can do drunk pressure another night, okay? I was like, yeah, you know what, like, this is a, you know, a known collaborator, like an actual friend. It's different when it's like you're my personal friend. I would put you in, coach, except I think I'm a little too drunk now. It's been a grand old 30 minutes, and I'm too drunk to orchestrate getting my friend in the lobby, okay? That's great. The thing is, okay, I love low tolerance, because people are like, haha, you can't hold your alcohol. Yeah, and you know what? It costs a lot less money to get drunk. Isn't that great? A lot less money to get drunk. And I mean, I still spend way too much money on alcohol. Oh my god, I've been getting drunk every single fucking night. Almost every night. More nights than not. I'm not exaggerating, more nights than not, especially weeknights, is, you know, a choice that I've made as an esteemed scholar. I've been getting drunk many, many nights of the week. A majority of them. And I keep spending money. And from now on, I'm going to be a little more responsible because I can go to the off license and get, like, you know, a buzzball and a logo is what I need. That's all. I'm good. And it's $12 total. €12, which is a little more than dollars. Where's the door out? I just kind of ignored the doors. Where's the door out? I have to go back and find the door now. I'm a little dumb. And a little inebriated. Not inebriated. Inebriated probably means more than what I am right now. But, like, I love having a low tolerance because it does cost less. Now, my issue is I do keep actively choosing to spend a lot of money on alcohol, and from now on, I'm only going to do off-license, and then maybe once a shot at the bar instead of, like, 7 shots at the bar. I'll have my loco, and I'll be good. Oh no, I don't think I can do this drunk. I really don't think I can do this drunk. Oh no, I can't do this. Okay, let me catch up on chat. It can't taste bad if you can't taste. You're so right. That's exactly why it's good. Okay. Okay, yes, I finally caught up on chat. Yukon, if you, like, actively want to keep your Roblox open while you are trying, and yes, I know you're actively trying to write an essay right now. There's no reason you should be asking to play pressure with me. You're making a choice against your own interest. If you want to keep Roblox open, I can try and open my lobby for you, but who knows, by the time I'm done with this game, I might be a little too far gone. Okay. I gotta lock. There's a good chance I die at this segment. I don't think I've ever beat the tunnel segment. The thing is, I find this game really fun. This is my favorite minigame in Pressure, but I haven't beat it yet. Because it's very new, and I've only gotten to it like 2 or 3 times. And it's difficult. The thing is, it's fun. It's my favorite minigame, but for some reason, it's always just slightly too challenging. I'll get close, but I won't finish it. So I'm excited to see how this goes drunk, because you know what? Beer is a dish best served car. And for legal reasons, that was entirely a joke, and second of all, I stole it from Instagram, so it wasn't an original offensive joke. It's just an offensive joke I'm reiterating. Okay. Okay, I can do it. I'm big and strong, and I can do it. Watch me.
I smell.
I really shouldn't have chugged that buzzball. I'm way too drunk now. I'm gonna have to ride it out, and I might not be super drunk later. That's okay. I just like being dinked. I call it dinked, by the way. I literally have like my own code. Like war means what, and dinked is drunk, and dink obviously means an alcoholic beverage. Sometimes it can just mean like a drink, but like typically if I'm like I'm gonna go dinking, it means I'm gonna drink alcohol, and then when I'm dinked, I'm drunk. And here's my language. You get a little eye into my own personal life right now. Oh my gosh. Okay, the thing about Pressure's been so many updates, and there's a lot of content that I'm not good at yet because I haven't had a chance to practice it as much. Like, this game is so fun. I really like this minigame segment. But there's so much new stuff, and I feel unk now because I can't keep up. And it does get to a point where it's like, it gets to a point where I can't keep up, and I'm like, I just can't play the game as well as I could, you know? There were times I got so close to beating the game on stream. I think I literally got killed at like the last possible moment, or in the last segment on stream, and I never got to finish it. Hold on. How do I, there's red over there, okay. Yeah, I got this.
What's that noise?
Oh, I took another little sippy. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm unk. I'm unk because I can't keep up with the pressure updates. And I also just like, don't have the time to keep up with the pressure updates. You know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I have to go later. No, yeah. You're good. There's a good chance I die at this segment because I have not beat it before, but I have faith in myself. And I need to lock in so that I can try my best at this segment, and then I'll start talking more about culture shock once I'm done. I got this. I can do it. Do you believe in me? If you guys believe in me, then everything will be okay. Do you believe in me? I can do it. Believe in me, please. Uh-oh. This is really scary. Uh-oh. It goes fast. The thing is, it's going really fast. Where's the other entrance? There it is. Uh-oh. I took damage already. I'm actually cooked. Dude, this game is too hard. This game is too hard. I'm too unk. Oh my gosh. I'm cooked. It's too fast. Game is too fast. No. Let me through, coach. I got this. I can do it. I'm a big guy. I'm a big boy. I can do it. Oh no, I can't do it. I'm in trouble. Oh no. I can do it. Oh, that was well calculated. See, it was really well calculated because I've been crossing the streets of Dublin like a maniac. The thing about the streets of Dublin is that people jaywalk like nobody's business, and I keep following the absolute meanest of jaywalkers. I keep really truly following people who are evil jaywalkers. And today I followed a friend who's like from New York City and just jaywalked while there was a car going, and the car beeped at us, and that felt really bad. I'm taking a lot of damage. I'm really cooked. I can't jaywalk very well. But you know what? Maybe jaywalking in Dublin is helping me beat the game. This is actually, I think, the best I've ever done. So maybe, you know what? Maybe I'm better at driving while drunk. Yeah, maybe I'm just better when I'm drunk. Watch me. I'm doing so good. This is actually the farthest I've ever gotten with this minigame.
Danger.
What do you mean, danger? Let me through! What do you mean, danger? I can do it. I'm so close. This is the longest ever. Did I do it? Oh my god, I did it. I've never actually done it before. Are you guys proud of me? Oh my gosh, are you guys so proud of me right now? You guys, that's the first time I've ever beat it. Hurts to be honked at by a car. No, oh my god, it hurts so bad. Because I was just following a seasoned New Yorker. And listen, I go to school in New York, not in the city, but like near the city enough that I walk in the city very regularly. And it hurts to be honked at. Like, why am I not good enough at crossing the street yet? Why am I still bad at crossing the street? And I'm bad in Dublin, too. I'm evil in Dublin. I am a pedestrian menace in Dublin. Are you kidding me? And not only me, but I follow a meaner, more menacing New Yorker pedestrian, and it's just terrible. I ran across the street today and we got honked at. The thing though is that Dublin cars have the goofiest, dumbest honk ever. I can't even take them seriously. Like, yes, I feel really bad, and I'm like, I'm so sorry. I really didn't mean it. I'm so sorry for inconveniencing you. But at the same time, it goes, me. I can't take it seriously. That's the dumbest fucking car honk ever. It's so stupid. They sound so dumb. But obviously I take it seriously, and I feel really bad. I'm really sorry. I really don't want to be an inconvenience, and I hate being a pedestrian inconvenience, especially in a city. And especially when we're in 4 and 2, and I'm effectively a tourist. I'm a student, but yes, I'm effectively a tourist, and I feel terrible. But at the same time, I really, at some point you just have to move on, because the car sounds fucking stupid. Ugh. Hold on. I'm dinking.
It's crawling on
Wait for me. Driving in my car right after a beer. I'm not done. Okay. I got this. I'll continue now. Let me continue. I'll continue. I'm sure I already checked these because when it's open, and that would be why I checked. Okay, what's going on in chat? Self-conscious the rest of the day. Yes, oh my god, every time I get honked at, I feel evil for the rest of the day. I'm like, I'm so sorry, I'm actually evil, and I hurt everyone I love, and I'm so sorry. The lack of confidence in my stride.
Your name.
So drunk the model is drunk? Yeah, I mean, the model is always drunk because I have yet to rig it up to my phone. The thing is, face tracking for my webcam is good enough that I can do it in low lighting, which is fantastic. But it doesn't capture mouth movement because
Will they
my laptop
remember
gets
you?
overwhelmed when it's handling the face tracking and the streaming in the game all at once. It's really a lot for my computer. And my computer's good, but like it's a lot for VTube Studio, and VTube Studio takes a lot of resources. So, what was I talking about? Hold on, I got this. Oh yeah, okay. Face tracking, the best form of face tracking you can get is from an iPhone. Just, oh shit. I mean, shoot. I didn't mean to swear, I'm sorry. The best face tracking, like the best quality face tracking you can get. Is it the Pandemonium? Why is it taking so long? Watch it be Chainsmoker. Oh my god, it's Chainsmoker. I hate my life.
I think there's someone else here.
Please tell me that was good enough. I think I went too early, but it gets your point. Hello? What is going on right now? Is it just not coming? Is it just not coming? What? The lights flickered. You saw that, right? I'm not going crazy. I'm not just that drunk. You saw the lights flicker, right? Okay, I'm just gonna cross the room. Hold on, I have to actually... Yeah, okay. So, the best quality of face tracking that you can get requires using your iPhone. I use my iPhone to keep chat next to me, because I don't have a second monitor. I mean, okay, you know what, to be fair, I do...
I smell.
Now that I have a screen drawing tablet, I can effectively use it as a second monitor, but I don't really feel like that's necessary for me. I really don't feel like that's necessary. Oh, okay, there's a turn I missed somewhere. I really like my setup now. I like that my phone has chat on it, so I could type back if I needed to on my phone. Oh, here we are. That was silly of me, wasn't it? I'm gonna try the middle route first. Let me go lock in to figure out where I'm going, because a maze of vents is terrible while drunk. This is terrible. Where do I go? Chat? I did it because I'm so smart. I did it because I'm so smart.
Hear them.
Cool. What was I talking about? I don't remember now. Sorry. Drive with pride and beer. Yeah, I drive with pride and beer. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't remember what I was talking about. This is different from an ADHD moment. That's crazy. It was... I'm being silly. I'm being so silly. What's going on right now? Where's the door out? You guys, I swear I've played Pressure far drunker than this. I don't know what's going on right now. I don't think what's necessary. I don't remember what I was referring to when I said that. My bad. Oh, yes, model. Okay. Yeah, I don't think a second monitor is necessary. As much as it would be, like, you know, convenient to have chat on a second monitor so I could use my phone for face tracking. The thing is, iPhone face tracking is so good, but at the same time, learning how to use that software on my phone is annoying. Because learning how to use this software, right? I had to learn Live 2D. I had to learn how to cut art. I paid for Live 2D classes, by the way. And I'm glad I did, because my teacher is amazing and set me up with very high success standards.
Hello?
Like, my rigging is skilled because I had a fantastic teacher, and I would not have chosen to learn any other way. I needed that support, and it was very helpful, and I'm proud of myself. But I had to learn Live 2D. I had to learn how to cut model art, right? So I had to learn how to draw the model myself. I paid to learn high quality Live 2D skills, right?
You disgust
Then I had
me.
to learn how to use VTube Studio to track the model, right? And then I had to learn how to use OBS to record and stream. Okay? And I do not feel like now, I do not feel that it would be necessary for me...
How are you doing?
No, don't do this to me. Not while I'm drunk and emotional. Please, don't do this to me, Painter. Please, I'm so sorry. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like, okay. The thing is, I will gladly invest in face tracking from an iPhone when I feel that it is necessary. Because right now my model is like, yeah, it would be way better. Way better for my what's going on? What am I talking about? Oh, it would be way better for my model tracking if I used iPhone, because the thing is, my model's mouth is rigged very complexly. The mouth rigging alone took an entire session of rigging, and I rig in sessions. I'll do like, okay, body movements this session, head movements take multiple sessions because head movements suck, and I hate nothing more than rigging head movements. Okay. And the mouth rigging took probably over an hour, most likely over an hour. I want to lock in to explain this right now before I go into whatever this next section is, because I'm not familiar with the room I'm in right now, and I'm sure this is a new update thing. And my model, the thing is right now, my model is, I worked so hard on it, and I'm proud of it, but I need to improve my skills first. And if you've been following me for the past, year, you'd know that I worked on improving my art. I've been working very closely with my instructor to improve my art, and then I'm going to work on improving my rigging. And as soon as I feel up to date with my art and rigging, I'm going to make Frenzy 2.0 model. And at that point, if I really feel like my model is up to my standards enough, like high quality enough, I really feel like I'm where I want to be skill-wise, that I can continue improving, but I feel like I have a product to be, like, to represent me. At that point, I would actually spend time on iPhone rigging, because my main thing is good model rigging. The face tracking, good face tracking requires the use of V-Bridger, which I actually haven't learned how to rig for yet. So the next few models I'm making, I'm working on right now 2 practice models, and then following that 1 model for my PL accounts. And all of these I'm going to use to figure out V-Bridger. Once I have V-Bridger down, that's when it would be worth using my iPhone instead. Because iPhone face tracking is just nothing compares. Nothing compares to iPhone face tracking. So once I feel like my skills are at that level, and I've really studied V-Bridger, and I have a good complete track on V-Bridger, that is when I will feel it is necessary to switch to iPhone tracking. So as much as I am drunk, my model looks drunk because I'm face tracking with the face cam that is in my computer screen. I'm using the face cam that came with the laptop, alright? And it's not that good. That was a tangent. How long was that? That must have been a 10-minute tangent on a very silly, very, unserious comment. Okay, let me catch up on chat. I got this. Model looks like he's eating air when I'm taking a sip. That's good to know. I'm glad to know. That's so funny, because I actually have been wondering, what's going on? That was so scary. That actually scared the shit out of me. I've been wondering what my model looks like when I drink. Let me take another sippy. I can't do this. So you can move slightly better than me, turn model.
You will continue.
Hitting the dismantle. Once I learn V-Bridger, it is over for all of you. Oh my gosh. Once I learn V-Bridger, it's so over. Because I really think, my rigging skills and all of my rigging and stuff, I'm really working on it to get better, you know? And I feel confident that I can, and that I really will be such a good rigger when I continue working on it myself, and I keep practicing my own skills, because that's important to me. Once I learn V-Bridger, it's over. Okay. So this isn't scary. This is just a new room type that I hadn't seen in other updates. Oh! Oh no! I didn't realize that's what was going... Okay, this is scary. Never mind. Oh, vent. Bebby! Hi, Bebby. I missed you. Why am I at 2 flashes?
Look, I know scaring this punk is entertaining and all, but do you mind
Hi,
sitting
Bebby.
back until
Hi,
after
Bebby.
these hours are over?
I missed you,
I
Bebby.
think I have my fair share of existential dread as is.
Sorry, Sebastian.
Thank you.
Hi, Bebby.
To take
May
I
hopefully
missed him so
prolong your
much. I
adventure
miss my
with
Bebby. I missed Bebby. Oh, I already have that. I don't need it. I missed
You
Bebby.
sure go through those fast, huh?
Shut up! He's such a bully. I'm gonna make him mad at me because I haven't done that in probably.
Key cards on the table, by the way.
Oh, my bad. That was actually me being dumb. That was not even intentional. That was me being dumb. Where's the key card? It's not there. Hello? What? I can actually touch it now? What is there to touch? Let me out. Let me... Oh, what?
What's that noise?
This is new. What's going on? Let me... How do I get out? Oh, F. I see it in the corner now. It told me to exit. Where's the key card? It's not on the table, bro. Where's the key card? Am I dumb? Where is the key card? Where is the key card? It's not on the table.
This isn't a charity.
What did I do wrong? Do I have to fuck with the radio?
You have hurt many. You will continue to hurt more.
What is going on right now? Imaginary friend one gaze away from touching. Yeah, that's what happens when you ignore her. She gets jealous and you need to pay attention to her, which is just like me IRL, so I understand it. Okay. Okay, is it trying to tell me that the code is 218?
Goodbye.
Because that would be some, like... That would... Oh, scary. I didn't like that. That would be some, like, high-tech, like, big brain. I really don't like that it's making me do a code. Are you kidding me? That's too big brain for me. Why did they add this?
Do you hear them?
No, no. Enter. Huh? Wait, what's the code? I don't get it. I don't get it. I guess I have to go back. I'm running out of oxygen. This is kind of bad. I don't understand. I don't understand. Can someone tell me what I'm missing? What am I missing? And I was talking about something, but I don't remember now. I actually don't get it. I really don't know what I'm supposed to do. I might die genuinely because I'm not smart. I can't figure out what the code is supposed to be. Okay, 218. And then he says something about 1, but I'm not sure if I'm misunderstanding what's going on. The thing is, I don't have enough oxygen. Can I just refill as much as I need? No, okay. I'm out of oxygen is the issue. It's a limited resource, apparently. I've never been in this room type before. I don't like what's going on. What is the code? For the love of God. Okay, was it 218? I really don't get it. What am I missing? I really don't get it. I'm actually gonna get I'm so stressed out right now. And I'm stressed out also because I don't remember what I was talking about before I got in here. And I know it's like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna get excited about Bebby because I haven't seen him in months, right?
Alright.
No, I'm not trying to be. I don't know what the code is. Please help me. I might high-key have to look up what's going on in this radio. Hold on, I think I'm gonna look it up on my phone. And you know what? This is why I have my phone here near me and not as a face tracker, right? But because I need to use my phone when I'm streaming. Okay. Pressure, Sebastian, radio code. Do you think that'll help me? Will that explain what's going on? Morse code radio message in shop.
Who are you again?
I don't understand. I really don't understand. No, I don't get it. I might have to literally die because I don't get it, and that's really embarrassing. Like, I'm really upset right now. I don't get it.
We're still here.
I'm really stressed out. Okay, TikTok? Can TikTok help me? Hold on, I got this. Okay, I really don't get it. I actually can't figure it out, and that's, like, on me. I know I'm really bad at games. The thing is, this was the one game I could play, so I'm kind of really stressed out that I don't get it. What is going on right now? This is so I don't get it. He's telling me 218. I put in 218 multiple times in many different ways. The key card is on the radio, but I can't touch it, can I? I can't get the key card. I can't touch it. Why isn't it letting me? Guys, sometimes alcohol gives you bad feelings instead of good ones. Oh yeah, I'm teleporting now. This is good. This is the good feeling, but I'm stressed out because I still can't figure out what I'm supposed to do. Can you help me? I really don't understand. I really don't get it. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
You and what finger to press the big red button?
But yeah, I'm gonna really work on V-Bridger and in my rigging because I just want to improve it. I want to get better. So that's on that. I keep over-explaining because that's just how I am, and then obviously I get worse when I'm drunk about my over-explaining. We love pressure bugs. I don't even think, like, I feel bad because it's not pressure. I think the key card is there to imply that this is where I should be interacting, but I think the game, the audio that it's playing on the radio is trying to tell me what the code is, but I'm not understanding. And that's not just because I'm drunk. You guys can hear this too, right? It says 218. That's a 3-number number, right? 3-digit number. But the keypad requires a 4-digit one. You hear this, right? Like, this is dumb, right? You understand why I'm stressed out? I've never had this happen before because I haven't done these updates. This shouldn't be this hard. This is my man. This is in fact my, oh, I'm getting a, what is this glitch I'm getting? Okay. What is the glitch I'm getting? Hello? Yes, this is my man, Sebastian. This is my man who I'm in love with. This is my man. But he's not helping me. He's not telling me how to get the code. He's giving me a 3-digit number, and this is really unhelpful. What is happening? I need like a walkthrough, but I looked up so many things and it didn't help. Okay, the only numbers I'm picking up on are 12 packages. Right, it's giving me 12 packages. I need to exit left. 12 packages. Then the number 218, and then 1. That's super unhelpful because it needs a 4-digit number. What am I missing? Husbands in the weaponizing literally, why are men like that? Why is he not helping me? Oh, 2.
When the dust settles, will it all be worth
1.
it?
Why? 2, 1, 8, 1. I don't get it. What am I doing wrong? 12 packages, right? And 2, 1. I'm not... What do I even do? I feel bad because now it's... Like, this is not a story-based game where you take a while figuring out a puzzle. This is a game you finish in 40 minutes if you're good enough at it, right? And I used to be good enough at it until they added all this bullshit. What the fuck is it trying to tell me? What am I missing? I mean, it gets to a point where I just have to die because I can't figure out what to do, and that's not fair. And how do I find out? Because I learned how to play this game from someone who knew how to play it, and he taught me over, like, many weeks of grueling me dying before we could actually make progress in the game. But now there's updates that, like, even people who know the game don't know how to coach me through. And that, like, that sucks, because I can't learn the game now. It's not teaching me. This game isn't helping. It's not teaching me. It gave me a 3-digit number. What do I do? This isn't fair. This isn't fair, you guys. I sound so annoying right now. And I mean, I am. I'm such a bitch. But, like, actually, this is so unfair. I feel so bad because I don't want to keep shit at a standstill on like a single campaign game. It takes, like, you know, an hour or less to beat it. Okay, unfortunately, I have no choice but to die and start over, which really sucks, because I tried my best. I really did try my best. And I was doing so well. I think this is the farthest I've made it since those late updates with the new minigames and stuff. This is the farthest I've ever made it. And now I feel really bad because I tried so hard.
This is all in vain.
I feel really bad because I really was doing well, especially while drunk. Like, I'm doing really great for being drunk. This is so unfair. I was doing so well. This is so unfair. What do I even do? No, the blue arrow does not point you to the objective. This is the oxygen that helps me breathe. Apparently, I've been in here for so long that I don't need it anymore. Nothing is pointing me to the objective. It's not giving me the number. What am I missing?
Turn around!
No, shut up. I'm actually so tweaking right now. I'm tweaking so bad. I'm tweaking so bad. No, this game doesn't have guiding light. Guiding light is from doors. There's no guiding light here. There's no guiding light. It's not the thing is I need a 4-digit number and it's only giving me 218. How is that fair? How is that? It's giving me the oxygen, right? But I don't need that anymore because I've wasted so much time here. The game knows I'm fucking stupid. So obviously the oxygen is an added hassle that I'm too fucking dumb to figure out. Okay? And I feel so fucking bad. I feel so bad. Because this game should be no more than an hour. But here I am wasting your fucking time. Because I can't figure out the 4-digit number. I'm so stupid. Why am I so dumb, you guys? Cupboards. There's no guiding light here. It's not pinging itself. It only gave me 218, but the keypad needs a 4-digit number. And I would feel really bad restarting because I did so well up until this point. I was doing so well. This isn't fair. This isn't fair. How do I fix this? How do I fix this? There's no paper slip. It wanted me to use the radio. Because Sebastian yells at you if you don't get the key card. And he said, hey, the key card's on the table. And then it gave me this whole thing about looking at the radio. And I looked at the radio and it didn't give me any information.
I smell flowers.
It didn't give me any information. What am I missing? I literally looked up how to do it and I couldn't figure it out. I was doing so well, I can't end the game just because I can't figure out the radio segment. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take a minute.
Come closer. Hiding will only prolong the inevitable. Why bother?
Priority Echo, 12 packages. 218.
Okay, I'm back. I'm still mauling because it's weird. I can't understand why this is so making no sense. I feel so bad. Genuinely, I feel so bad because I've been playing for an hour and I've been doing so well. What am I missing? It says 218. It's not a 4-digit number.
Will they remember you?
What do you mean? When skies are clear. Hold on. The room I looted, I've looted all the rooms. But the thing is, there's nothing in here. There's nothing here. It didn't give me any, it gave me 218. And very clearly, the thing is, I heard the number. It said 218, but that's not a 4-digit number. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. It has to be the radio. This can't be a nothing burger. Give me the key card. If I could just have the key card, I could open the door by myself, but it's not giving me the right number. I hate my life. Just kill me. Kill me.
Don't do that.
Just kill. No, now I can't even use it. I need him to. I can't do it. I can't beat the game. The key card, I can't pick it up off the radio. It's on the radio. I can't pick it up. I need my flash beacon back. I need my flash beacon back, but there's no key card. It would have been in Sebastian's room. It would not be in here. Wait. This isn't funny. 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 It's not funny. It's not funny. This isn't funny. Nothing about this is funny. Nothing about this is funny. I hate myself. And I hate my life. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb.
Hiding.
I actually hate myself. I'm so sorry. No, I don't. That's not true, by the way. I'm having a great time. Thank you. Oh, that was, I heard that. That's the lights flickering, so I have to find a locker. There's no lockers, though. Here's a locker. Okay, unexpected blitz moment, but you know what? I reacted really fast, and that's pretty impressive considering how drunk I am. I feel so dumb. Like, actually, that was probably the most humiliating thing I've ever done live. That might actually be the single most humiliating thing I've ever done live. And I hate myself. I don't mean that, but like, oh my god, that was really embarrassing. That was really embarrassing, you guys. Where's the door out of here? Is this it? Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh, am I getting out? Because I don't like this place. It's kind of stressing me out, considering the whole episode I just had. Alright, that was a really, this sucks. This does not belong on a Twitter clip account, okay? I got 500 subscribers. Do not act like this is like, there's no clip to make. I think, how long was I in there? I think I was in there for probably 15 whole minutes. And that doesn't sound like a lot. Do you realize how long it is that I spent 15 minutes on the brink of tears because I couldn't figure out how to play the game? I hate my life. No, I don't. That's not true. I'm so annoying. I'm actually so... That was like the actual dumbest thing that's ever happened to me ever. How do I get down? I don't know how to get down because I don't have my flash beacon because I tried to get Sebastian to kill me and I failed. That was really embarrassing, you guys. That was like levels embarrassing I have not made it to before. Okay, but I can... The thing is, I can lock in for this turret. Watch me be so... At 12 health, one single bullet could kill me, I think.
Now I'm gonna miss you once you're gone.
Watch this. Watch this. I can stop it. Watch this. That's pretty impressive, huh? I need my flash beacon back. Oh, come on! I hate those guys. I really truly hate those guys with my whole heart and soul. What I need... Oh, I bought a health kit. What am I even thinking? I'm gonna disarm this before something dumb happens.
The trap's
But I feel so
their
dumb.
eyes
That was
are-
so not funny. There's nothing to clip. That was 15 minutes of me mauling because I couldn't figure out how to play the game. Okay, what the thing that gets me is that it was a side room. And Sebastian was like, hey buddy, you're stupid because you missed the key card that was right there on the table. And the radio was just straight up a red herring. How is that fair? How is that fair? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to everyone who had to like sit in that because that must have been really, first of all, the secondhand embarrassment, good God. Second of all, really annoying. In debt because of the keycard bit. I fully in debt. No one can clip 15 minutes of me mauling over me being dumb. It was fully a me issue. Nothing about that was the game. That was just me being dumb. And you know what? Maybe that's the beauty of playing a game that you haven't played in months drunk. Because this game has gone through now like multiple updates that I wasn't able to fully explore. Right?
I smell
Like I'm
fire.
I hate myself. I'm so annoying. I didn't mean that, by the way. I'm sorry. See, that's the thing about streaming. Surprise! I've never done it before. I know what this is gonna look like. Who knows? Who knows? But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I did it. I got past the room because I was told multiple times that it was in the room I looted, and I stupidly didn't listen because I'm stubborn and dumb, and I think I know everything, and that was my fault, and I'm sorry I didn't listen to you on a live. I'm so sorry. It was really disrespectful of me, and I should have listened. I'm so sorry. But, like, oh my god. That room actually, like, I feel like I lost 10 years of my life in that room. I hate myself over that. That was so stupid. That was so stupid. You know, the first time I considered drunk streaming, my friend was like, no, you're gonna say something dumb that you'll regret on stream. And you know what? Like, that's fair. Because, like, obviously, if you're drunk on stream, you're gonna say, like, you can't edit that out in post, you know? It's a stream. But I was like, you know what? I trust myself, and I trust my moral standing. I think I can handle doing a drunk stream, right? I didn't think the embarrassing thing that I regret. Oh, well, see, what was I supposed to do about that? There was nothing I could have done about that. My bad, guys. My bad. I was busy yapping. Cause
A shame to see
I
it
mean,
end
genuinely,
like
what was I supposed to
this.
do? My bad. Like, my bad. I don't know what to tell you. My bad. But, like, I didn't come to... Nothing could have possibly made me imagine, right? That the dumb thing I would regret on stream is being just genuinely bad at the fucking game. Because that's on me. Okay, hold on. 1 second. 1 second. I gotta put stream on pause so that I can go pee. I'll be right back.
Idiots! Behind you! Well,
I'm back. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go open my private lobby for a second. I'm gonna open my private lobby for anyone who's around that wants to play with me, because I don't know if any of my friends are right here right now. I don't know if Yukon still wants to play. How do I open my private server again? Okay, I got it. How do I... Hold on, I got this. Yeah, okay. So I remember, the next thing I was gonna discuss before I got shit-faced and sidetracked was culture shock. Let me check up on chat for a second. In aura debt, yes, I lost, I think every aura point I've ever gained and every aura point I've ever lost, multiply that by like 10 million, and that's how much aura I lost by the 15 full minutes I spent wandering around. I feel so dumb. Like, that was actually genuinely like the dumbest, most embarrassing issue I've ever gone through. That was really genuinely really embarrassing. Hi, Yukon. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. That's very sweet. I'm glad you can join me. Hi, Yukon. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Did you make fun of me for having 8 wins while you have half as many as me? Oh, well, 64 deaths, actually. That's a really good ratio. Never mind. I just embarrassed myself. Okay. You guys got the clip? There's nothing to clip. There's nothing to clip. That was 15 full minutes of malding just because I'm bad at the game. Not because it was funny. It was because I'm bad at the game. Blame it on your man. I am blaming it on Sebastian because he objectively misguided me. He was like, hey, the keycard's on the table, and he lied. Like, he misguided me. I have to wonder if that was like an intentional red herring. Like, I have to wonder if the game put that in just to confuse people. And I do feel like personally offended because I feel like it was put in there to discriminate against me for being drunk. Personally. Oh my god. There's not... Okay, to be fair, the full VOD is going to be available. You don't need to clip it. You can replay the VOD and spend 15 painstaking minutes watching me mauled over a game. You can just watch the stream again. The VOD stays up. If you want to clip it and upload 15 minutes of me being bad at a game, that's up to your own discretion, okay? Okay, I need some water. I'm kind of fucked up. Yes, oh my gosh, okay. This is the one stream, this is the first time over a stream that I've ever not brought up the phrase production value in reference to this game. Every single time I play, every single time I stream, I'm like, guys, actually the production value of this game is insane. And that's like, I genuinely mean it. Like, everything about Pressure, everything about it is insane, and it's all free. You would never believe it's Roblox. It's insane. Genuinely, an insane production value, insane skill that's gone into it, insane artistic direction, insane writing, coding, like everything. I just cannot stop singing this game's praise, okay? And thank you for pointing it out, because I always mention every stream, and this is the first time I haven't brought it up myself.
Submarine has arrived.
Okay.
Please stand at
Okay, culture shock. Communication will be tragic. That's okay. You don't even worry about it. Just tell me what you need to in game. Don't worry too much about it. Okay, so culture shock has really not been that bad. The thing is, people keep being like, because it was my first time out of the country, whereas my 2 high school friends who came with me, and we all took the same flight together, we sat next to each other and everything. They asked me when we landed, they were like, can you believe that you're in another country? And I was honestly like, no. Like, I don't know. Like, it doesn't feel like I'm in another country, you know? Bunny? Where do I go? Where is my... I bought something from Sebastian. Where is it? Can you show me? Oh, there it is. I see the green box. I'm dumb. Bunny! 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 I need to go and get my box from Sebastian. Please let me go and get my box, please. Thank you. All the new lobbies are kind of stressing me out. I don't like that now there's like 5 million different lobbies, because I don't know where everything is.
Don't
It's
make
really
my
stressing me
effort
out. I'm
getting
sorry.
this be for naught.
Okay, I'm sure it's gonna be for now. I am guaranteeing you right now I will die. I'm not making it through this game. How was I supposed to do anything about that wall dweller? There's really nothing I could have done. Okay. My friends kept asking me like, how do you feel, Princey? How do you feel, Princey? You're in another country right now. And I was like, I feel the same. It just kind of looks like America, but different, you know? I was like, this could just be another state, because American states are so culturally diverse. It could just full well be a completely different country. Do you have the key card? Because I don't know where's the key card? Where's the key card? Or the code? Okay, I guess we're gonna have to explore this, like, rocky bullshit. And it just didn't hit. I was like, yeah, the grass, everyone was like, oh, you'd never believe the grass is so green, it's so vibrant in Ireland. And I wasn't seeing it. I was like, yeah, this could just be another state. Because I really haven't explored that many states. I can count probably on less than 2 hands how many states I've been to, right? Like less than 2 hands worth of fingers, of course, but like, hello? Where's the key card? This is crazy. What is up with this lobby? I'm trusting right now in Yukon as the sober one between the two of us to figure it out. I need Yukon to find the key card for me. I can't do this. Do you have it? Tell me you have the key card. Yes! Thank you, Yukon! Amazing! I'm so proud of you. Thank you! I don't know, where do you get it? Alabama sucks. Yeah, I really haven't been to that many states. It confuses me. The thing, and the more time you spend here, you're like, oh, I can see, because like there's Gaelic on the walls, you know, everything that the train, like the Lewis is what we call the tram. The Lewis will announce the stop that we're at, and then it'll announce it in Gaelic, and that's like, okay, like I'm in another country, right? There's 2 official languages. No card, okay, that's okay, we'll find it. I believe in us. The States Convo, yeah. So it was kind of confusing at first. Like, I really just, for the longest time, I didn't particularly wrap my head around the idea that I was in another country, because I don't get it. How do you process that you're in another country after not leaving the goddamn time zone for your entire life? I know nothing but the suburbs of Connecticut and New York, you know? And I mean, I spent a significant amount of time in New York City, but I didn't live there. You know, that's a lifestyle I will never understand. I found the key card. I mean, you won't know this until 30 seconds later, but I got the key card. So it's like, there's certain things that's like, okay, I understand that I'm in a different country, but it doesn't hit the way I guess people thought it would, and it told me I would feel like, oh, this is crazy. Like, it doesn't hit like that. It's just, oh, I'm in another city, and I'm in another country, you know? And that's not a bad thing. It's not underwhelming. I mean, I guess it's underwhelming in the way that it confused me, that everyone's like, whoa, Princey, you're not gonna believe how weird it feels to go to another country for the first time. But it's just like, I live here now, you know? And I'm gonna live here for another 3 months. Isn't that weird? That's fucking crazy, isn't it? Right? That's crazy. Yellow! That's awesome. Yeah. So that's, you know, it's just a lot. It's a lot, but honestly, the biggest culture shock I've noticed, and I don't know how this, like, the biggest culture shock I've noticed is that people can tell I'm not from here by the way my voice sounds, like by my accent, which is not an experience I've ever had, because I've never traveled internationally, even for like a 2-day vacation. I've only ever been within the States. I've only ever been within my time zone, within my accent location. So I've never been put in a position where my accent would, like, make me stand out as a non-local. And that's not, like, offensive to me, you know? Like, I just don't live here. I live here for just the semester, and people are like, oh, you're American. Like, I've never been put in a position where people could figure out where I'm from based on the sound of my voice. Besides people in my area being like, okay, I'm sure you grew up in Connecticut. Because I can hear you, like, you have this, like, northeastern American accent, right? Because saying an American accent is the same as saying an Irish accent. There's so many parts of the country with so many different accents, you can't just say an American accent. That means nothing. It means objectively nothing, right? So it's kind of off-putting. It's, like, the biggest thing. Like, nothing else bothers me, right? Like, I don't go to CVS anymore. I go to Spar. Spar is, like, my CVS now. That's something. I'm like, okay, in the morning I want a Monster. I don't go to CVS. I get a Monster from Spar. And that doesn't bother me that much. That's not confusing to me, right? I really don't feel the culture shock everyone told me I was going to feel. But what I do notice is that people will understand that I'm not local just because of the sound of my accent. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like, I don't have a problem with that or anything. Because that's just like a way of life. And that's how immigration works. Like, objectively, I would like if I didn't have to live out the rest of my life in the United States of America. I fucking hate that place. And I live my whole life there and it sucks. I hate America. Well, I don't want to say I hate America, but I need to get out, you know? And that's why I'm here. I needed to get out. So it's, the main thing that stands out to me is like, oh my gosh, I've literally never been in another place where I felt like, oh my gosh, people know where I'm from just because of how my voice sounds. That's the most surprising part. But everything else, like going from CVS to Spar, in my mind I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm in a different country. Obviously, I have a different convenience store, you know? Like, that's just how it be. But, you know, I don't know. Like, I feel like I've been doing my best to adjust in every way I can. I'm sorry, I'm being really greedy, Yukon. I'm taking all of the research and I don't really care. I'm drunk enough, I don't care. But yeah. Yeah, so it's like, I wish I could say something more about culture shock, because everyone told me, you're gonna be so surprised when it hits. Like, it'll hit eventually in another country. It slowly hit. Like, I slowly eased into, oh, this is like, you know, like, I see that Spar is everywhere instead of CVS. Like, I guess this is the example I come back to, but it makes a lot of sense this way. Like, everyone knows what you mean when you say Spar. Like, oh, I went to get a little snack from Spar. And previously, I would go get a little snack from CVS, and that's, for me, that's like the emblematic, like I get it. It's just little things like that really don't mean anything to me. I'm fine with going to another convenience store, because that's the same kind of shit that happens in here. You go to another state and you have a different kind of convenience store, you know? Like, there's a Wawa. What's Wawa? I've never been to a Wawa. We don't have that in Connecticut or New York. So there's just little things like that. I'm gonna have Yukon listen to the Doors because I'm too drunk. Well, I'm not actually. I could listen, but I'm just gonna have him do it because I want him to. Listen. Tell me which one is real. Tell me which one is real. Thank you, Yukon. So yeah, like, honestly, like, people really told me it was gonna hit in some way, and I guess you could say it slowly eased into me. Like, okay. I really didn't get it. Like, when I first landed at the Dublin airport, I was like, I really don't get it. I just, objectively, like, I believe I'm in America because of how simple it is. Like, I can't process that I'm in a different continent, a different island, you know? Like, that just meant nothing to me because I didn't feel it. And then slowly, as I spend more time here, I'm like, okay, I get it. Like, culturally, this is a completely different location. But it never hit me in that way. The only thing that really left an impact on me was the way my voice sounds. But even then, when you live in Dublin, there's accents from everywhere. So people aren't surprised to hear an American accent. They're not like, oh my gosh, you sound American. Like, people aren't going to point that out. Because I live in a huge tourist city. Obviously, I sound American. This is huge on American tourists. But what was funny was when I first arrived, I stayed in Sligo County for a week with my buddy's grandpa. And the first time I ever went to an Irish pub, I went up to order, and I didn't really get the whole culture. I know I had been told that, like, people in Ireland are friendly. We always, like, you know, we chitter-chatter. You can just talk to a stranger on the street. Like, people just are friendly. Like, that doesn't have to be, like, that's just how people are. And obviously you can't, like, generalize a whole people. You know, it's not very, like, Irish people are all friendly and nice and happy. That's just not true. But, like, people told me, like, oh, Irish people are friendly and they'll talk to you. And that's also, like pub culture, there's layers to it that, as an American, I can't explain. You know, I don't live here. But oh, Yukon, you want this? I'm gonna take it, actually, and he can have my old one if he wants it. But I'm the flash beacon guy. I'm taking this flash beacon. I need to use it. Uh-oh. Okay, big water room, and it looks like there's a bomb I can use. Like, culture shock never really hit me in that way. Except, like, what I really realized. Oh my gosh, toy remote.
Thank you for using our limited time imaginary friend.
There you go. We can both have an imaginary friend.
Enjoy the next 2 days with your very
When I was in Sligo, there's not as many tourists there. Sligo County. In Sligo, sure, there's tourists, because Sligo is a popular, lovely, lovely, lovely place. That's just not like, you know, Dublin is
Hi
such a
there.
huge tourist city. Like, Sligo is oh, oops. My bad. My bad. Sligo is a beautiful place, but I was in Sligo County. I wasn't just, like, in Sligo town. It's different. It's just different. I'm just gonna figure out which door is open, because I'm not dealing with all this in the dark, okay? Come on, brother. This game sucks. I hate this game. Keycard. I got the keycard, so it doesn't matter. I love this game. Bunny. I got it. I have the keycard in this. Maybe you got it too, but it's okay. I'll use the keycard.
Can we keep
I went to my first Irish pub with my 2 high school buddies and my, you know, buddy's grandpa. And I go up to order, and the bar is getting, you know, it's like 6 p.m. by this point, so the bar is, you know, finally getting people coming up. I head up to the bar, and I make my order, which I learned from my buddy, who learned from someone else when he arrived here. He had another, like, he made a friend the last time he was in Ireland. And was suggested a cocktail you make yourself. A Southern
Hi
Comfort
there.
and a West Coast Cooler. And that's 2 things you can mix together, and it tastes really good. You don't taste the alcohol, so you can get drunk off it really easily. Okay, there's meat. There's a wall dweller I can go eat. There's a wall dweller. I can go eat that guy. Yes! Oh my gosh, I love this game so much. Munch. Wait, let me eat it. Oh.
Hey.
Yummers. Where's Yukon at? Did Yukon die? Did I, like, miss something? Did I stop paying attention? Hold on. Oh, had to leave. That's so sad. That is so sad. Rip, I'm alone now. Now I have to play this game alone. Rude. How do you feel about that? You literally left me all alone, Yukon. That's so rude. Purple. Porp.
To take from the
I went up to order at the bar, and because it was popular, there was like 2 guys by the bartender, and I had to go between them to order. So I go in, I'm like, hey, I'll have a Southern Comfort and a West Coast Cooler. And then they turn to me, they go, that's a very American accent. And what do you say to that? Yeah, it's an American accent. I'm American. What do you want me to say? So I go, yeah, it's because I'm from America. Dumbass. What a fucking stupid answer to that. Your stupid answer. And so I'm like, yeah, it's because I'm from America. And they go, well, we could tell that. Then why did you put, what did you want me to say? What do you mean we could tell? Why did you put, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, I'm from America. That's why I have an American accent. Oh my god. I didn't know what to say to that. But that was like the only time it really, really meant anything to me. Because, like, you know, sometimes you have people like, oh, you're here from America. What are you doing? Are you on vacation? Are you studying? And that's not. Like, that was surprising at first, but you get over it. What got me was people being like, that's a very American accent, and then getting surprised when I told them I was American. Which is just me being silly. It's not that serious. It's so funny. That's not a door that works. That's a non-working door. Do I get passive regen now? Yeah, I get passive regen. This game is awesome. I love this game. When it gives me food like that, was awesome. So it'll be little things like that. And yes, there is culture shock, but I never really felt it hit like people told me I would. It just took time of me adjusting to the space and living, fully being like immersed, living in a different country, right? Like that's crazy. That's so weird, isn't it?
hiding, not only
That's so
prolong the
weird.
inevitable,
But it makes sense now. Like, I just had to live here for a bit. It really never felt like culture shock. And I bet if I moved from here to, like, you know, like, Cambodia, I bet I would be like, man, this is, like, culture shock. Like, I'm sure I would process at that point that I was in a different country, you know? But it really took time to just kind of be like, okay, I understand. This is just, like, a different kind of life than mine. And that makes sense. And that's just how it is, you know? Oh, this is gonna be hard while drunk. This is not easy. But, like, I guess that's just the interesting thing about culture shock, because everyone told me I would feel it, and I didn't. But that's just a part of me being like, I've never been to another country, and the first foreign country I've ever been to was like probably about as close as I could get to America culturally as I could. But I really like that people here are so friendly. Like everyone's like, oh my gosh, people in Ireland are friendly. They want to talk. They want to make friends. And I love pub culture. I love that people just hang out and talk to each other. And I kissed a stranger for the first time. That was fucking awesome. Not something I could ever see myself do because I'm a hopeless romantic. But like, you know what? Like, right now is when I want to live and make those experiences. And I'm figuring it out. And I'm living because I didn't get to do this in high school or in my old college. I didn't get to do this. And I feel like I'm finally getting it. So you know what? Life is a series of doors in my face. I don't know what to follow that up with. I'm just like, like this is just the vibe. This is just the vibe, but I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. And where do I go? I don't know how to get out of here. Hold on, I'm gonna take another dink. What do I even say to that? Is the first thing. Yeah, what do I even say to that's a very American accent? Like, thanks? I mean, I'm not thankful. I really wish people wouldn't clock me as American. Because everyone's like, oh my gosh, when you go to Europe, everyone's gonna ask you about Trump. No, everyone knows the reason that my trans gay ass is here is because of Trump, alright? No one has to ask my feelings on Trump. Oh my gosh. Oh, Bird Brain, yes, I know Bird Brain. Bird Brain is me, like, to a T. Bird Brain is probably one of the most relatable songs I've ever heard. Okay. Where am I? Okay. Yeah, because I'm like, what do I even say to that? It was funny, though. It was a nice little, like, moment of, like, yeah, haha, silly, like, silly me, you know? Like, what do I say? Like, yes, I'm American, silly. You know, like, it's not that serious, but it's just funny. It's just funny, because what do I even say to that? Like, I don't want to say thanks. I don't like being clocked as American, but at the same time, that's my nationality. It's where I was born. I'm not going to be like, I can't escape it. But it sucks, because I'm really, it's not like, I really don't want to say I hate America, because I grew up here. It's a part of my story. But it has, it's dangerous now. And it hurt me, and that's hard. That's really hard. But it's a much more complex, you know, national political issue that I can't really tackle while this drunk. But I mean, that's just how it is. Because it's weird that I can be clocked as American by the sound of my voice. That's just not anything I've ever experienced before. But overall, I really like it here. And not to be like, I like it better than America, because I feel like at a certain point, Do I like the location better than America, or do I like that I don't fear for my life? And I don't fear for my life in America, but like the thing is, in America, my rights are being threatened every single day. Sorry to get political while drunk on stream, but objectively, my rights are being threatened every single day in America. And now I'm in a place, not that to say like everyone's accepting here, because that's never going to be true. You're never going to be in a place that's 100% accepting. But at a certain point, it's like, yes, I love being in Ireland because I'm free. Shit was hard. Shit was hard in America. And I was so privileged too, the way I was born, the place I was born, and I'm lucky to be born in a very, very good state. Like, I never had to feel particularly threatened or in danger, even, like, especially physically, I never felt in danger, right? I'm so fortunate because not every queer person has had that experience, and especially, like with intersectionality, just there's so much going on and things that I can't speak on. I will never know what it's like to feel truly in danger because I was born in a very left-leaning state. I'm cooked. No, I'm not. Watch that. That was so cool of me. Look how I evaded. But that's just the thing. Like, I love being in Ireland because at this point, as much as I would be like, I'm a student, I'm not a tourist. I'm a tourist. And I feel better here. I like this atmosphere, and I feel like I fit in better with people who are extroverted and want to just chat on the street. Because I'm extroverted, and I want to just chat on the street, you know? I love making friends. And what I really love is when you go to a party and you meet someone new for the first time, and you just, like, chat. You know, like, I don't know this person. We will probably never speak again, right? I'm cooked. I'm cooked. How did I live that? Like, actually, how did I live that? The thing is, like, I love just going somewhere and meeting a stranger, and you just have that moment where you click, and you learn fucking the most deep parts of someone's soul, and it's so random. You know, I love talking to people. I love getting to meet people. Like, it's my hobby to talk to people and friends. I'm very, very extroverted. Very extroverted. That's just a part of me. That's a part of me, and I love that part of me. I love extroversion. I love making friends. I love making friends, and Ireland is a really good environment for that. So there's two levels of this. There's level one, I'm out of America. First of all, I was in America my whole life. This is the only thing I know, and I needed to expand my worldview. I needed to expand my worldview. I needed to meet other people. I needed to learn that there's a place outside of the suburbs. And then at the same time, I do feel on some level that I fit in socially better here. I feel like I've had such a nice time, and that's hard to say because, like, I'm living a transplant life. I'm not having an authentic, like, I don't know, you know, do I prefer Ireland to America? I'm living a transplant life. I am, like, ethnically Irish, but I don't have any culture there. I will never understand what it's like to have grown up in Ireland. I will never understand what it's like to have Irish history behind you. Because that's a lot more than my American ass will ever truly understand. But it's important to me. It's important to me. And I've gotten to see so much of the world that I might never have gotten to see otherwise. That's important to me. I feel like I'm in the right place at the right time. Regardless of how I'm feeling, regardless of what I've been up to, I think the universe put me where I needed to be. And I'm not a particularly spiritual person. I don't tend to be like, I think my chakras are aligned, and I think this is like my fate. Like, I just think things worked out. I just think things worked out. As hard as it was to get here, and it was hard. It was such a battle. It was very hard.
Will they remember?
What's my opinion on the new Superman movie? I actually liked it. Oh my gosh, okay, I have a story about the new Superman movie. Where do I start? Okay, so I went to the Superman movie actually as a second date with someone that I kind of liked. Not like I was crushing on this person, but I was like, we had a first date and it went so well. He rizzed me up so well. Like, not in a rizz way. Like, he was so shy and awkward, which is not something I'm attracted to. I really don't like shy and awkward people. I need people to be extroverted and just, like, let the conversation happen, which is not easy for everyone. So I gave him a chance, and he ended up really, really charming. He was such a sweetheart. So for our second date, and I chose our first date. I chose where we went to eat because there's a restaurant I really like. It makes a great first date spot. I love it. So for the second date, he was like, want to go to the movies? And he asked what I wanted to see, and I was like, it's your turn. How about you choose? And I would not have chosen to see Superman just because I'm not super into superheroes. Like, that wasn't on my mind. And I'm so glad he chose it because I loved it. It was so much fun. I thought it was so cute, and it was fun, and it was funny. I loved it. I really, really loved it. Right? But what's funny about it is that the whole time I was really nervous. I didn't know what to do with my hands. Because a movie date, right, is when you hold hands and you lean your head on someone's shoulder or something, right? Isn't that what, like, that's what people do, isn't it? and I didn't know what to expect. Like, I got nervous, and I didn't want to creep on this individual, and, like, I didn't want to be creepy. So I kept trying to put my hand up on the armrest, because we were sharing an armrest, obviously. And his arm was up on the armrest, so I was like, okay, is it normal if I just put my arm up on the armrest, and if he wants to hold hands, he can hold hands? But I was too short, so my arm kept falling off. And then I kept putting my arm back on the armrest, and I was like, fuck, he thinks I'm such a creep, because I keep trying to put my hand up there. And, like, to be fair, I did want him to hold my hand. I thought that would have been so cute, but I wasn't gonna initiate that, and I didn't know what to do, because we were sharing the armrest, and I just wanted to be normal. I wanted to be natural about it. But I kept putting my arm back up, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to do. And then he ghosted me after that. He never even, like, read the last message I sent him, which was me confirmed. I was like, my last message was like, oh yeah, I'm here, just find me when you find me. And he found me after that. He never read the message because he found me. But then after that, he just, like, straight up ghosted me. Never ever found me again after that. What do you do in that situation? He was like, so sweet. I liked him a lot. But there's only so much you can do when they just, like, stop responding, you know? And that's not my problem. I don't really care. You know, it's my time, and I spent time with this person. I had fun. You know? It's my time. I will soft block if I'm like, okay, clearly you're unhappy. You know, you're not talking to me.
What's that noise?
I know what. Hold on, I got a drink. Well, sometimes in life. Okay. Depending on how long they go, like 1 or 2 more games, and then I'm gonna leave for the pub. Like, there could always be a miscommunication. Like, it could be that genuinely there was something technically going wrong. He had been doing this up until the movie date. And I don't know if there was a reason, like, he found someone else that he wanted to pursue. Or that he just felt like he wasn't feeling it, which is totally valid. And it's sweet that he went through with the movie date, even though he stopped responding to me. But before then, he kept being like, I'm so sorry I've been away all day. Are you still down to go to the movies? I understand if not. And that was really sweet. Because he paid for our tickets, too. So, we still went to the movies, even though he wasn't really talking to me, and then he just never spoke to me again after that. I don't know how many days I gave him, but I wanted him to be the one to, like, respond, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure the locker with audible
Sorry,
breathing
I'm
is the
sorry, I'm
perfect
sorry, I'm
place to
sorry, I'm
hide.
sorry, I'm sorry, my bad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, my dumb ass self, okay, my bad. But, I like, it totally could have been a misunderstanding. Maybe there was, like, a genuinely good reason that he had stopped responding so frequently. I don't know how many days I gave him, but he stopped talking to me, and I was like, okay. Like, I'm not gonna push it, you know, I understand. I'm not gonna reach out if he has made it clear that he doesn't, you know, he's not gonna text me. And I could have totally been like, hey man, is everything okay? Are you not feeling it? I'd just like if you could tell me so that I don't, like, you know, follow you around, make you uncomfortable, right? I think that would have been a valid message to send. But at the same time, my time was being disrespected. Not in a way that I'm like, wow, that was so offensive, you hurt me. It's just like at a point, like, okay, if it's not working out, it's not working out. That was a huge random tangent that, like, super duper didn't need to happen, but, like, you gave me an opportunity to talk about it, and it's been a couple months, so I wanted to talk about it.
I've seen from you so far.
So yeah, I thought the Superman movie's cute. I liked the Superman movie a lot. I thought that was adorable. I liked it, and I had a good time. That guy was a delight to be around. He was very sweet. He was, like, charming in, like, this cute, awkward way that I'm not into. He was just happened to be particularly charming and sweet. That was adorable. But you know what? It didn't work out. And sometimes that's how it goes. I had a good time. We went to the movies together. I liked the Superman movie. Even though I didn't think I would. I was like, wow, this is lame. Who would watch Superman? No, it was adorable, and I was the judgmental asshole for thinking that, right? Do I go in? I'm not supposed to go in there. No, I'm not. When life gives you lemons. He was out-rizzed and he ran. Perhaps. Perhaps. Mysterious Riz. It was Mysterious Riz. Because I'm really not into, like, the awkward shit. Like, he had a hard time, like, finding the words to speak with me. And I asked him, like, do I make you nervous? Because I would have understood that if he was having a time speaking to me nervous. Because I do. The thing is, weirdly enough, I was doing a really good job at, like, masking my neurodiverse, like, difficulty communicating. For some reason, like, when someone else is awkward, I get this ability, magically, to like, speak. Like, I was doing such a good job masking, too, which is weird. Because I didn't feel like I had to. Like, I was just doing a good job speaking. And that's very special. That's rare. And I'm super not into people who are shy and awkward. Because I really need that support upholding the conversation. I'm able to contribute and uphold a conversation. I can make a conversation happen. Even though it's really, really hard for my neurodivergent ass. when someone else is also really having as much of a difficult time, it sucks, because I don't want to be like, fuck, man. Like, if you can't hold the conversation for me, I can't hold it with you, you know? Like, I'm just not that kind of person. I don't want someone else to feel like they owe that to me, right? Because they don't. If he has a hard time speaking and I have a hard time speaking, like, I'm a hypocrite, you know? But the thing is that I'm not, like, interested in the cute little nerdy, shy thing. The thing is, he was so sweet, and it was in such an interesting, genuine way. And I say this in the way that, like, I hold no distaste towards him. Like, I really don't feel bad at all. We had a nice time together. That's what I mean what I mean to illustrate is that we had a really nice time together. So I think there's these interesting things where, like, you go to see a movie you never thought you'd like, and you have an amazing time. And it's so funny, because you never thought you'd like it, and you saw it for the unlikeliest of reasons. But it was so sweet. It was cute. And I had a nice little dating moment. It's so sweet. It's so cute. What's going on? Oh, am I? These rooms are like the hunt. These rooms look like the hunt minigame. I guess they added it as a room type. I think they might have. I'm sure I knew that before, but now I'm acting surprised because I knew the game. Okay, I'm gonna dink a little more. When life gives you lemons. And with my lemons, I watched the Superman movie and liked it. I keep saying sometimes in life. It's an unfinished phrase, and I can't say the full phrase, but it means, you know. Like, sometimes in life shit happens, you know? It's like one of the, there's a literary term for when there's like half a phrase because you know the end of it, so you just say the first half, and like it's implicative, and that's what that phrase is to me. Sometimes in life. It's a funny story that I'm not ready to tell. I'll tell it when I get a little drunker. Maybe a later drunk stream. I need a locker. I need a locker. Where is a locker? Okay, this is good enough. Oh, why did it get me? I was not in its line of path. I was on a side that there was no door.
What was it
It didn't fucking see me. That's not fair. Okay, one more game. One more game. I'll stop malding. One more game. Okay. One more game.
Just stay out of sight. It's not that hard.
I did! The thing that's dumb is that I could have hidden the locker and I chose not to because I wanted to test it. And I lost, and that's on me. Like, I chose to not go in the locker because I was like, I wonder if it'll leave me alone if I just stay in the hallway without the door. That was on me. Outrizzed. Life gives you lemons. Oh, yeah. This phrase I have, which I got from a friend, and now I've spread it to more friends. Sometimes in life. And you have to say it like that. Sometimes in life. And I also say it in the same way, I don't know where this came from. I think this is like a Princey original. Not that I came up with this phrase, but that like I was the first person to start saying it. I started saying, happens to the best of us. And the thing about Princey phrases is that you have to keep the vocal inflection. Because it's sometimes in life, happens to the best of us. Like, it has to be said like that. Because that's what gives the impression of like, oh, this is silly. Like, this is, you know, sometimes in life. Like, that's my phrase. And sometimes in life, it means, you know, sometimes in life, like, shit happens, bro. Shit happens, you know? And it's even if you feel embarrassed or if you feel like it's silly, like, life passes. I know I am. I'm sorry. I'm such an asshole, Sebastian. I'm so sorry. But, like, you know, sometimes in life, and that's all you need. Sometimes in life, man. And you move on. Shit was embarrassing. Something silly happened. Sometimes in life. Cat-shaped object equals consume. Is that me? Do you consume cat shape? Is that me? Am I the cat shape? What are you talking? Should I be nervous? Am I in trouble? Should I be nervous? Why do you want to consume me? Am I the cat-shaped object? What's going on right now? Why do you want to consume me? What did I do? I'm not a cat-shaped... Wait, I am a cat-shaped object, but I don't think I can be consumed. Actually, to be quite frank, I'm the one who bites other people. I'm a biter. I am a biter, and I bite everyone. I bite everyone. I do. I'm a biter. So I'm the one who does the consuming. I don't think I'm consumable just because I'm cat-shaped. Am I consumable? Big fish eat cat. No, cat eat big fish. What are you talking about? This is how cats work. This is standard cat lore. Cat eat big fish. And not me personally because I'm vegetarian. But, you know, cat eat big fish. What do you mean big fish eat cat? That's not... Oh, the angler, I guess. Oh, I'm sorry. I really misunderstood what you were saying, and then I made it really unfunny. I'm so sorry. That's just me being dumb. I'm so sorry. My bad, bro. That was on me. Yes, the angler. Well, the angler. I don't think the angler even had to eat me, because I could have, like, eaten his face back. It just got me. You know, it hit me. Literally ate. I did eat though. I literally ate. I'm always eating. I'm always ate. Cat hide behind locker, eaten by big fish. This is true. That is objectively what happened, I fear. I mean, I don't know if I was eaten, but I was scared and killed. You know, like was I eaten? I mean, IRL, I wasn't scared because I was like testing the waters, and I kind of knew I was being a dumbass about it. You know, I was being testy. But yeah, that is what happened. I hid behind the locker instead of in it, and I had every ability to hide in the locker. I did not by any means have to hide behind the locker. I could have just gone inside it. But I was like, hey, watch this. See how I avoid the angler by hiding out of sight instead of inside the locker. See, I chose a hallway without a door because if it doesn't go down this hallway, it won't see me. And that was my fault for being fucking cocky. I don't think it'll get me in a side ring. I'm gonna test it again. Watch me test it. Yeah, I'm gonna test it, and then, you know, if I get in trouble, I get in trouble. And this is my last game. Regardless of how early I die, I'm quite drunk. I still have, like, over half the loco, I think. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna drink a big old swig right now, because I need to get through this, and then, you know, I need to get through this. Hold on. More time. Give me more time. Give me a minute. I spilled it on myself. This is why I was told not to drunk stream. Oh my god. Goodness gracious, how do I get out of here? Let me out. Okay. Okay, I'll live. I might start eating. I literally have Pringles on my desk right now, which is the awesome thing about Ireland, is that they have Pringles. And they don't have everything. Like, I've been looking for normal Cheez-Its. I found Cheez-Its Snapped. But I guess, like, normal, like, Cheez-Its crackers are harder to find. And that's the one thing that's really getting to me. Because Cheez-Its are, like, my #1 snack of all time. And I didn't have them so much at my college in New York as I did when I was at home. Because I could just, like, write Cheez-Its on my mom's grocery list. You get them for me! But, like, in New York, then everyone's sort of like, hey, can I get Cheez-Its? And they'd be like, okay. You know it's your favorite. But, like, in Ireland, I have only found Cheez-Its Snapped. And I believe I can find normal Cheez-Its. I don't think they just don't have normal Cheez-Its here if they have Cheez-Its Snapped. But I don't like Cheez-Its Snapped. So that's one thing that's getting to me, is I can't find Cheez-Its. But I do have Pringles next to me, and carbs are good for absorbing alcohol. So there may be a point, if this campaign goes a little longer, that I have to mute to crunch on a couple Pringles, because that would probably be good for my health. In a weird twist of fate, that Pringles are good for you. And it would be because you're drinking a lot. Oh my god, I love drinking. Oh, what is... Oh, I don't want to go underwater. This is going to be really difficult. You guys, I don't want to go underwater. I don't want to be here. Let me out. There's the door. There's one... Okay, there's one direction I haven't gone. Is it this one? One Direction? You mean like the band? Sorry, neuron activation. Where do I go? Where am I supposed to be going right now? Excuse me. My bad, bro. Okay, this is better. I'm not as upset anymore. Excuse me. You guys, this is so nasty. I know drunk streaming is like a terrible idea, but actually this is so funny. Like, I find myself funny. I could fully entertain myself day and night. I think I'm so funny. Like, genuinely, I'm so fucking funny. Like, you know what? I can do no wrong. I'm just that funny. Truly, I'm just that funny. Okay. Locker time. Locker time? Locker is over here. Oh my gosh. Sour cream and onion Pringle. Yes, I finished my sour cream. I got the recent ones I got. The first Pringles I got in Ireland, I got the original, you know, and then I got sour cream and onion, and I finished the sour cream and onion first before I even opened the original. Because that was one thing I was like, one thing I was told about homesickness. I called my brother, because my brother has been living abroad for almost a year at this point. And everything that I realized when I got here was like, fuck, everything is hard. I'm having a hard time adjusting. My brothers would know what to do. And I called my brother, and he told me, like, the one thing that got to him was, like, for his birthday, he just had our parents send him, like, a huge care package of Kraft mac and cheese. Because it's something so little you won't realize you miss, but they don't have that in the country he lives in. And that's the thing I'm kind of starting to realize. So I found, you know, Pringles, it was a comfort to me. I was like, yes, they have sour cream. I have to fucking listen. I think this is real. That was just pure luck. That was dumb luck. So for me, a big part of it is, like, it's interesting kind of being like I have Pringles, and Lay's is different. We have Mr. Tato in Ireland. Oh, my voice is kind of going. I'm so loud when I stream. I'm sorry. I'm so loud. I'm one, streaming, which makes me loud, and two, drunk, which makes me louder. So I'm so sorry. My bad. But like like I'm on the hunt for Cheez-Its. I don't know if they just like straight up donut Cheez-Its here. Because they have Cheez-Its Snap. There's no way they don't have normal Cheez-Its crackers. And I will find them. I will find them, I swear in my life. I need them and I miss them. And I'm doing okay though because I found Pringles. So I have my carbs for when I need them when I'm drinking. I have Pringles here. And I ate like over half of the can in one sitting earlier today. So I don't know how I feel about eating more. Even though I know it's a good idea to get some carbs in me. Like a court jester. That's exactly what I tried to be. And I also, like, this is so weird, but, like, one of my favorite things is being considered background noise. This is so weird, right? But I know a lot of streamers might understand. It's like, it's not like, oh, I don't want you to take me seriously. It's that, like, if I can provide you the comfort of background noise that allows you to work with company, if that's how you feel. Like being background noise, I say this pretty often, like being background noise is my goal. I want people to feel like able to just have me around, you know, and I'm playing my game, I'm having a grand old time, dude, I'm having fun. And I love streaming, genuinely. It's like it's hard to get yourself to stream because it feels like an obligation sometimes, and it's a skill that you have to work towards, and it's hard, at first at least. It's hard, it's not super duper easy. It really is a skill that you have to cultivate, and staying motivated when you feel like streaming is impossible because it is like super unbelievably luck-based. And it is so luck-based. It feels impossible to get anyone streaming, right? It's discouraging. But on a certain level, it's like the challenge that this provides helps me feel more comfortable in the fact that I am a passionate creative. I'm so passionate. I'm passionate about Live 2D. I'm passionate about VTuber culture. I'm passionate about being here. You know, I'm passionate about social media study. I'm very interested in studying marketing and stuff like that. As much as that's like a hard part of YouTubing, it's something I care about cultivating. So, I forget where I started with this whole rant, actually. I don't know, I'm just really glad that I'm here. I'm really glad that I'm here. Because it's been a long journey, and it's really hard. It's really hard. But I'm proud of myself, and I've worked very hard to give myself the consistency that allowed me to come back to it, even though I took a month-long break, which is probably one of the longest breaks I've taken since I gained my momentum last fall, right? And I had to, because there's no fucking way I was gonna crack open YouTube and stream when I was abroad for the first time. Bitch, I'm in Ireland. I don't need to be playing games right now. But now here I am, and I'm like functionally contributing to my passion project from when I was fucking 15, you know? And that's important to me. That means a lot, truly. So, I don't know. I do forget where I started with this rant, but like, I don't know. I just wish I could share my love and passion for it, because it is a passion for the creative that allows me to keep going, because I'm not fucking famous. And while, of course, that's like always like, you know, like the thing about streaming is that if you get famous, you can live off of it, which would be awesome if that's like your dream. It's just not going to happen. And for me, it comes with the passion of the time I spent learning how to rig and the time I spent practicing streaming socially. So that on some level, I could continue expressing myself in this way. Because, yes, wholeheartedly, streaming is a form of, it's a form of performance. And performance is my thing. I'm going to school for acting. I'm at a fucking theater conservatory. Are you kidding me? So you would never expect, right? You would never expect how like creative it feels. But it feels creative, dog. It is creative. Theater is so creative. In that same way that means streaming is creative, and it is. Streaming is creative. So for me, when I stream, it's a form of self-expression, and that's something so very, very important, so special. And I'm glad that I was able to, I'm really glad that I was able to make it happen for the first time in a long time, because I know it was the longest break I'd taken since I started, like, building up my how do you say, like, my tolerance, you know, because streaming is not easy. It can feel exhausting, but what if you want that to be something you're passionate about, and you feel passionate about it, and you want to practice it, not because you want to be a good streamer or because you want to be famous, but because it's a handy, because it's a lovely skill. It doesn't have to be handy. It doesn't have to be fun or creative to you. It's a skill, and you get to build that up if you want to, you know. And I want myself to have that commitment and that dedication and that hardness to focus on something that is not always super duper easy. And it's not. It really isn't. Can you imagine having to talk to yourself for multiple hours on end? It's really not easy. Uh-oh, I'm having some Wi-Fi difficulties. No, I think that might just be an issue with my phone. Yeah, it's hard. I'm proud of myself, and I'm glad that I was able to stream again. I'm gonna have to, I definitely will not be able to stream once a week. Maybe even, I might even be able to do like 2 times a week. That might even be possible. Or no, I mean once every 2 weeks. Once every 2 weeks is a little more realistic. But I've been considering, like, okay, Tuesday is my chore day at the apartment. We have 7 members of the apartment, so each of us has a day of the week to do our chores, specifically cleaning the kitchen. And that's just how we function. And I'm like, okay, my chore day is Tuesday. I can do my chores Tuesday, and then that can also be like my streaming day and my art day. Or it could be my art day, and maybe I stream on like, you know, like a weekend day if I happen to not be doing anything, and stream games. And then Tuesday is my art day. I might stream it, or I might just have it as an art day to myself. I might do either or, depending on how I feel and what I want. And I don't always want to stream. And I'm going to allow myself that freedom, because streaming isn't fun if you force yourself. This is another minigame that I haven't passed, so I'm scared. So, excuse me. Oh my god, that was so gross. I'm so sorry. That was disgusting. But like holding myself to this skill of mine that I've gained through passion, pure passion, is important. It's a commitment to me, and commitment is a value that I was raised with very strictly. Like, I was not allowed to quit things until, like, you know, like the season was over. Like, I quit Girl Scouts, but I had to make it through the season. I had to see through, like, a certain select choir group that I wanted to quit because my parents raised me with very strong roots about commitment. And I think I'm so glad that they did. I think that's important, and it's because of that commitment that I'm able to kind of continue doing this for myself. Do I enjoy streaming? I mean, yes, on a challenging level, on a social level, on an enjoyment level, on a skill level. It's challenging. Not that I, like, enjoy the difficulty of it, because I don't. Sometimes I'm just too exhausted to stream. Sometimes I just fucking am. And I don't want to stream. I don't want to get online. But it's a skill that I care about. And I enjoy this function of my passion. I do. And it feels like streaming is my medium. I don't like watching streamers. Do I like streaming? I don't know. I prefer video editing. But it's a skill. And I appreciate the time that I get to spend focusing on it. Even if it feels like, you know, like, is this my number one? Absolutely not. But I get to focus on myself. And it's me time. It's for me. I get to do this because I'm so passionate about my art and my self-expression. It's self-expression. It's so fun to me.
To jump, perform a simple jump as you would normally. The suit will automatically help boost you into the air. You will also latch onto a monkey bar and use your momentum to swing distances. Your suit will automatically help you latch.
I know there's a door you can take to skip this, but I think I already missed it. Because I can't do this. This is gonna be too hard. This is gonna be too hard. I can't do this one. Stream yourself drawing so we can remind you of the 50 minutes. Malt session, the 50 minutes. Ah! No! Okay, I will, though. I will stream myself drawing, because I've done it before. It just gets to a point, like, okay, so what happened was I've been working on my Zomboy model, and I just finally set it up in Live 2D. Like, I'm ready to start rigging soon after I draw another model. Because I'm actually working on drawing another model, which is a gift for a friend of mine, a VTuber friend of mine, and I was like, hey, would you be okay with me making you a rig of my own? Because I need to practice my rigging, and I want to be able to, like, is it okay if I do your model? and you don't have to use it. Like, can I just do your character? Can I do your little guy? And that was, I think that was really cool. So I've been working on that. I only have, like, literally a body sketch done. I haven't even drawn clothes on her yet. I'm open to streaming drawing again, but, like, my thing is with my Zomboy model, it got to a point where, like, drawing models is really hard, and because of the new standards I'm holding myself to, in the ways that I'm trying so hard to improve my skill level, it was just not sustainable for me to continue streaming. I had to finish drawing it without streaming. But if I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna die. This is just not gonna work out for me. If I get to a point where I feel, like, ready to stream drawing again, like, I feel like that would be genuinely productive for me, like, I'm totally open to doing that. It would just, like, it's gonna take a lot of time and hard work, because I'm working on my drawing skills. And it's hard. That's really hard to do with an audience. That's really hard. And it was stressful at first, because I was having a hard time, like, adjusting to a new drawing software that my instructor suggested for me. It was like, hey, the one you're using right now is fucking old. You gotta figure out a new, you gotta... The fact that I'm doing this while yapping is kind of crazy, because I've never made it this hard. This is, like, one of the hardest new games that I've come across. Like, I really... Yeah, I'm gonna die. I'm done. No! I'm done. There's no way I beat this. I mean, maybe I do if the game feels like being nice to me. But I mean, that's just how it be. I would love if I could stream drawing, because I want to share my process. I'm working very hard on improving my VTuber creation skills, because I want to be able to share that passion. And the artistic, nature of that passion is so important to me. But it's really hard and not very sustainable. Like, I'm even thinking now, like, I want to stream my live TV process for the Zomboy model, but is that sustainable, because will I start molding? Because a big thing for me is, like, if I drew in my room, if every time I wanted to draw or work on something creative I did in my room, none of my suite mates would ever see me again. So I tried drawing in the common area, and then I started setting up the Zomboy model, and I was molding. I spent 3 hours in that room, absolutely molding, trying to set up the deformer dots, trying to set up the deformer hierarchy, trying to set up the parameters. And I started breathing heavily, and, like, I was getting close to, like, punching in my computer screen, because live TV is fucking hard. Okay, do you believe me? Live TV is fucking hard. So it gets to a point. So I don't know how much of my creative process I'll be able to do. And then if someone's in my fucking chat being like, hey, remember that time you spent 15 fucking minutes trying to find a keycard in Pressure? I'm gonna actually just, like, delete my channel, okay? Shut the fuck up. Shift on the keyboard looking at Prince. Yeah, I'm sorry. I got really confused. I was having a hard time with that one. That one really gives you a hard time. They give me a really hard time. Yeah. I am the poor gesture for veterans, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know what I'm going to do artistically moving forward. I'm really glad that I got to do a gaming stream, especially when I'm drunk, and I need to finish my logo so that I can go out to the public, my buds. But this is it for tonight. I had a really good time, and I think now is probably the best time to hit close on this chapter of streaming. So I'm going to move over to my stream ending screen, give myself a minute to refocus. But thank you so much for being here, because that was very special to me. That I got a chance to finally do this during stream. I wanted to for a while, because I'm having so many experiences, and it's hard. I have a lot more that I could even talk about too. Like, I could stream for hours just talking about my feelings in my life, and where I want to go next, and my creativity and my passions. There's so much to say, but I'm drunk, and I've played games, and I had a really good time. So I hope that I can continue doing this, and I will try to schedule another stream as soon as possible. But it might not be able to follow through that momentum I built up last year. It might be more like once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks, once a month at worst, and that would really suck, because I really want to move into, like, collabs more. I have this, like, awesome community, so that I want to build community. But you know what? I'm doing my best. I'm really working through the difficulty of studying abroad, and I think the universe will unfold as it should. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I hope you have a lovely afternoon or night or morning. I know for one of you it's 4 a.m. That's weird. I never knew that I had someone in that time zone. Thank you so much for being here. And I'm sorry. Please get some sleep soon. I hope you did not stay up for me. Get some sleep soon. I love you all so much. Have a good night. And bye-bye.